Well, now we are going to fix the ears of a Doberman puppy that has been operated on. Ear cropping basically originated so that the dogs could listen better. Guard and defense dog. Then it was done because of fashion, and now there is a discussion about the prohibition of ear cropping. Some countries have banned it and some others banned it and then authorized it again. The real thing is that the dog after ear cropping is aesthetically better and that the dog listens better. It doesn't get ill, it doesn't get otitis. Why? Because after ear cropping the dog gets stronger. It becomes a stronger, more resistant organism. Any surgery hurts more. A tattoo hurts more. Tattoos are much more painful than ear cropping. And those who scandalize the most do it because of ignorance. It is done under anesthesia and following the correct and necessary protocols to respect the animal. It is true that this hurts a little, but less than a castration, a tattoo or a rhinoplasty in humans, okay? Now you will see the ear cropping.
Una semanita más. Soltar un cachito. ¿Qué cómo anda bien? ¿Anda muy bien? Sí, está agradecido. Está bonito. Bueno. ¿Come bien? ¿Salta? ¿Juega? ¿Todo normal? ¿Alguna preguntita de algo? No, ¿no? ¿Tenés alguna duda? ¿Alguna preguntita de algo? No. Esta oreja ahora no se puede meter para adentro. Tiene que estar así. Cuando toma atención, ahí paralela. ¿Está? Pero estamos en la puerta de los aplausos. Te digo más, antes de venirte la semana que viene le sacás todo. Ya te venís aireado. ¿Un beso? ¿Me perdona? Sí. Ha quedado bonito. ¿Sí? Y va a tener muchas novias porque es 90, 60, 90. Está tuneado el choco. Chao. Hasta luego.
Continuing the subject of ear cropping, it is a much discussed topic today. And I was in New York City a short time ago. It is a city where ear cropping was banned and now it is authorized again. It is a complex topic. I don't want to start any controversy, but ear cropping was originated so that the dog could hear better. The origin goes back to 6,000 years. In fact, in the British Museum, there is a marble statue of a dog with cropped ears which dates back to 4,000. In Egypt, you can see many statues of dogs with cropped ears. One realizes that people cropped the ears which were not erect. What is my point? A dog with cropped or erect ears listens 6 to 10 times better than a dog with floppy ears. Why do some dogs have floppy ears? It is the result of the domestication and human selection. Because if one goes back and looks at the wild dogs, the wolves, all have erect ears. In general, dogs with floppy ears could not hear well, could not quickly grasp the situation. The fact is that the dog with cropped or erect ears listens 6 to 10 times better than a dog with floppy ears. That is the origins of the ears cropping, guard and defense. Later, people, as dogs were domesticated, realized that after cropping the dog's ear, the dogs could get through the winter, that the dogs didn't get ill, that the dogs became stronger, that it overcame distemper. And they started taking it as a routine treatment. In fact, when the British people came to the Argentina country around the 19th century, they brought the basic treatment of that time. And when they found a feverish cow or feverish horse, bloodletting was the usual treatment. They usually cut one or both ears to dogs with a cold. This generally was done to dogs with floppy ears because dogs with cropped ears didn't get ill. All this was transmitted from generation to generation, and today in the Argentina country the gauchos cut one or the 2 ears of dogs with this temper. They cut off a little piece of the ear, and when you see a dog with a piece of its ear missing, it is not because another dog hurt it in a fight. It is due to the transmission of the basic rudimentary knowledge that with ear cropping the dog's defenses are activated, and so the dog overcomes the illness. The gaucho and people in general believe it is the bleeding, that because of the bleeding the dog gets better. I believe that too, but it is more important the inflammation and reaction that ear cropping produces in the scar. It is for 3 or 4 weeks that the organism is defending and healing itself. It is manufacturing and closing the wound. It is the activation of the immunocompetent system which makes it train. It is like when you go to the gym, you are skin and bone, and then your muscle get bigger. It is like that. After ear cropping, the immune system is stronger, immunostimulated. It is like that. It's that easy. I think it is a grave mistake to ban ear cropping, because who doesn't know that is banned? Dog breeders. How do dog breeders do it? They give the dog some sedative drops and they crop the ears with the dog half awake. Who lost? The dog lost. He suffered. In an operated theater under anesthetic protocol, it doesn't realize what happened. It wakes up with cropped ears with bandages, and then aesthetically the dog really looks better. Plastic surgeries are too beautified. The Doberman is beautiful with cropped ears and cut tails. If you leave the ears and tail long, Pointer looks better, Weimarans look better. Many dogs look better than the Doberman. A dog which aesthetically doesn't look beautiful with floppy ears and long tail. That is hard. It's hard like when one has one tooth pulled out. A tattoo. Castration hurt more than cropping the ears. Rhinoplasty. I have 4 sisters. 2 of them have had a rhinoplasty done, and they tell me, I wouldn't do that again. That hurts a lot. So, on the one hand, we scandalize, and on the other, it is more and more fashionable. Plastic surgeries in humans have become very popular worldwide because they are done to beautify. But in dogs, now we scandalize more. We shouldn't scandalize. We should put each thing in the right place. Please. I defend ear cropping because it is one of the things I do well. And aesthetical dogs are beautiful. They can hear better. They don't get ill. They don't get otitis. Well, I hope I have answered to some people who, I am sure, are saying hello to me after watching this video. Bye-bye. I hope this will be useful for you.